It's not just about flat caps, it's not just about white trousers or anything like that. It's about having fun and spending time with the people that you like.
You can just come in, people will talk to you, you can socialise with them, and you don't feel out of place.
I started when I was about 9 years old. My dad actually got me into it because he plays, and I used to go down to a junior section on a Saturday morning at my local club and play with loads of people my own age, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I got serious when I was about 14 and never looked back, really.
You can get so much out of it, not just competitive, you can get friendship and social side as well.
A lot of people think it's an old people's game, which I don't agree with, and I think that young people should play it.
We usually start very properly by introducing ourselves to one another, a shake of the hand and wishing the opponent the very best, for the game. We don't mean it, but of course we do. It's a game. Fundamentally, it's a game we all enjoy. Yes, we're concerned to win. We'd love to win, but we don't always. And that doesn't matter. The day is beautiful, the company is pleasant, and what more could you wish?
You gradually work your way into it. You start with roll-ups, you play in friendlies, and then you start playing your league matches.
People are very, very, very friendly. If you come up and you've never played before, then you're always included. Everybody helps you as much as they can, and it's a very social thing to do.
Bowls is a game where both sides are trying to get as many balls as near to the jack as possible over so many ends.
Well, obviously Bowls England is outdoor bowls, great to play during the summer months, obviously.
Outdoor, you've got the elements of the weather to contend with. You can play in sunshine like we've got today, or when it's pouring with rain. You've got the different strangenesses of the green, whereas indoors the greens are a lot truer and it's more of an accuracy game.
The short mat is very much different in that this is a shorter mat. It's a mat that's rolled out, it can be up to 45 foot long, and it can be laid out anywhere, so it's very popular in the rural areas of the country.
All you need is a village hall. I like the technical side of it. Once you're on the short mat and you see how you build the head, it's an absolutely super game.
The only real stipulation is you must keep your feet within the white lines when you're bowling. And it's all about weight and line, really, combining the two to get the perfect wood.
The British Crown Green is, again, an outdoor bowls activity.
And you play on a green that has a crown in the middle. All the greens are different, they can be different sizes. The crowns can be higher, lower. Flat greens bowl in distinct lanes, whereas on a crown green you can bowl anywhere you're tall on the green. As long as it's 19 metres, that's the minimum length you can bowl the jack away from you.
Oh, it's far more challenging this than flat. Far more challenging, yes. Yes, if you get the line and weight right on the flat, you're pretty well in with a very good shout, but with this, the ball can just veer off anywhere.
Well, crown green's a lot trickier, in my eyes anyway.
It's a very skillful game. I mean, if you play it at the high level, it really is truly amazing to watch. The best thing about it is that you can just, go along and just have a go, and as long as you get as close as you can to the jack, then that's the whole idea.
The great thing about bowls is the precision, the skill in mastering the bias of the wood.
I really think bowls has got to be up there with the top for skillfulness. Once you do get on the green, you realise, okay, it's not as easy as it looks. The bowl bends for a start, so people automatically think it's like 10-pin bowling, but it's nothing like it at all.
Most clubs will have a qualified coach. It's open for everybody. Very often it's free, provided by local club volunteers. They're all very dedicated and want to help you learn.
Pay their rink fee, bowl the shoes, bowl the woods, and away they go. It's as simple as that.
I think for bowls you need a lot of mobility to be able to deliver the wood correctly, getting down nice and low. You need to have fairly good flexibility. There's quite a lot of walking involved. It can raise your heart rate and be a really good form of exercise.
I enjoy my bowls. I find it's relaxing after you've had a busy day at work. You come here and it's gentle exercise, but good exercise.
Keeping the nation active, really, so that they're actually do something in the way of physical activity well up to the ages of 90.
Jack up!
At the club we've got a real good mix of players. We've got young ones, old ones in the middle, some really competitive members. We've got our players who play for England, and we've got the ones who are just here to have a friendly roll-up.
I mean, I play and I'm not skillful. I play because I enjoy bowls. I would say take it up, it's fun, it gives you plenty of exercise and it keeps you nimble.
We need people to do the teas, someone to do the bar, we have the barbecue going, we make sure the green's set up, the greenkeepers, and we try and make sure everybody somehow gets involved in doing something, and it helps towards the running of the club and it gets them involved as well rather than just playing. It's all part of the whole club scene really.
Go to your local club and introduce yourself and say you're really interested in the sport.
That's the way to start. Come along to all the roll-ups. Then you learn very, very quickly.
Well, we've always called it a roll-up, but it's just a general get-together of people who want to keep their game up to scratch. Also, for newcomers to learn from other people.
You need to learn properly, but go and don't let anything put you off. Disability doesn't matter. You can be partially sighted, but you can still play bowls. It is for everybody.
You see a lot of people wearing the blazers and specific shoes and the white skirts which are a certain length, etc. But that is gradually changing now.
To encourage more people to take up the sport, we're relaxing our dress code so that you don't have to wear the uniform all the time.
Find out where your local club is and just go down at the beginning of the season and go along to an open day or a taster session and just see what you think and just give it a go.
It can be as serious as you want it to be. If you want to be competitive, there's plenty of competitive stuff to go for. Or if you just want a friendly game with a bunch of people, it's a nice social event as well.
It's a sport for all, of any age.
Father, son, grandson.
The youngsters like the guys behind me, of course they're important and they're probably going to go on to be our top players in the next 15, 20 years.
It is good exercise, fresh air, you meet lots of people. It's just wonderful. I never thought I would be this keen on it, but I am, very much.
You can have 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds competing against 60, 70, 80-year-olds, and it's all on an even footing, which is fantastic. Very few sports can offer that.
Come along and try it. There's something there for everybody really. If you want competitive bowls, you can attain to that. That's something to aim for. If you just want to come down and have a roll up, that's fine as well.
It really is a sport for the whole family, you know. It is for kids, parents and grandparents, and there isn't a lot of sports where the whole family can get involved, and I think that it's such a positive aspect of bowls, and hopefully, you know, we can get people on the green.
I just love it. I'm hooked now. I just wish I'd taken it up 20 years earlier now, you know.
Just turn up and play. You'll be made more than welcome.